Hey guys, it's me here for your afternoon summary. It's Melanie Hinds. Um, Jesus showed up in my Jeep on February 22nd of 2000, and he moved us to Maine from Boca Raton, Florida. And so this morning, as I did my live, there was a lot of good intel, and I'm gonna give you the summary, but there was some confusion towards the end. And so Paul said last night, after I tuned out, having dinner with my husband, and then just relaxed and finally went to bed, he sent me something, and it says Sudani has won out against the different military units operating here. This is good for Iraq to see others respecting him and Iraq. This puts Iran out in the cold. Good morning to you. Blueberry pancakes, scrambled eggs, sausage links, and fresh OG is on the menu this morning. Enjoy this article. It's great for their sovereignty, my friend. So this is the article I missed that he was trying to point me to today. And so it says, let's see. It says Hezbollah brigades declared a halt to its operations against the U.S. forces to avoid causing embarrassment to the Iraqi government. In a statement, Abu Hussein al-Hamadawi, the brigade secretary general, said the Hezbollah brigades decided to support our oppressed people in Gaza with their own will without any interference from others. Our brothers in the Axis, a term used to describe Iran's military allies, especially in the Islamic Republic of Iran, are unaware of our jihadist work and often object to the pressure and escalation against the American occupation forces in Iraq and Syria. Al-Hamadawi announced the suspension of military and security operations against the occupation forces to prevent embarrassment to the Iraqi government. The group pledged to continue supporting the people of Gaza through other means and recommended passive defenses if the group's fighters faced any hostile American action. Guys, that is great news, and that is something he wanted me to point out. That was really great news. And then let's see. Senior U.S. Treasury official traveled to Iraq to talk about the illicit finances, and you saw the thing about the IQD versus USD forecast. Then he also sent me an article that says it's the old ripple effect. This will not bode well for the terrorists backed by Iran. They are turning their countries against them. And it talked about Jordan attacks. Jordan attack ripples across Gulf markets, closing stock markets. It says the drone attack on the soldiers in Jordan affected most Gulf markets as they closed. It says the Qatari index experienced a 1.9% drop. I'm not going to go through all the numbers. The Saudi index declined 2. The Abu Dhabi index closed 2. Lowered. The Dubai index closed 2. Beyond the Gulf region, the Egyptian index marked its third consecutive session of gains, rising by 2.1%. This was fueled by an 8.5% surge in commercial international banking shares, a 7.1% rise in Abdu Kir fertilizers and chemical industry shares. So you know, they're going to stop doing it, right? And so this says, this article chastises Iraq on their business practices in the past, but with Sudani in office, there has been a big change in the way they are doing things. Iraq to boost oil and gas production. So guys, just know they're boosting all their economies. And then there are some other good local news, but I don't have time to go into all that. And I read all the detailed articles he sent me. So I wanted to make sure you got that. And now I'm going to go over and get the U.S. summary. Please note, the Redemption Center process is only a USA thing, so think about that. We have our next group on Friday at 1 if you want to know more about that. God told me to tell all you guys this, and this was the summaries from today. There was lots of bank stories, guys, so if you need procedures, please let me know. Please email me down below. But God told me this was done, and I believe it is done. So it says, Samson article, the chief U.S. sanctions official is in Baghdad to curb the dollar smuggling to Iran. So, and they're working with Iraq. I'm so excited. Mark Z commented, I hear more and more groups are under NDAs. Mark Z, we are hearing of more and more. My banking contacts still feel if we have to sign one, it'll be about the amount we get. We are definitely close. So Mark is, thank you, Mark, for your intel. Militiaman, the AFC fund is up 110% in Iraq. Huge. I talked about that. Sandman sent that to me. It said they have 110%. This country is going to explode. Everybody and their brother that's invested in the dinar should be thinking clearly by now. As far as I'm concerned, this is fun. How does Iraq have one of the best funds in the world without having reasons behind it, right? And then there was a bank story, and there was a follow-up to that. The bank visitor, this is from Frank 26. It said the following day, Saturday. Okay, so let me go back and give you the whole bank story like I did this morning. So here we go. Here's the whole bank story. There's 3 pieces to it. This is all from Frank 26, starting on the 30th, ending today. It says, Georgia bank story, bank visitor. Today I went to a bank called Truist in Georgia. I asked the financial advisor, you mind if you give me a minute? I'd like to ask you a few questions. She said, yes. I said, I've been banking with this bank a long time. Have you heard of the Iraqi dinar? She got quiet. She said, well, I know there are a lot of things happening in Iraq. ... Yes. So that her answer was affirmative. And then the customer said, she continued, I can't really tell you anything, but if you want to ask me some more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Frank said, bingo. The bank visitor replied, are you guys going to be exchanging the Iraqi dinar? She said, well, we will not be exchanging the Iraqi dinar, but we will take it and send it off for you to have it exchanged. Okay. Now, I said, I don't know I want that to happen without knowing who that might be. And she said, I can't tell you, but I can answer your questions. I said, well, is Chase Bank part of that? She said, yes. I said, what about Bank of America? She said, yes. Frank, the answer she's giving you, in my opinion, are spot on. I agree with you, Frank, spot on. I've been telling all my ninja clients to get the freedom strategies. Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo are all involved in this. It said, did you ask her if they were going to have a fee to exchange? You know, in my strategies, for those of you who've been through my strategies, comment down below. If you've been through my strategies and know how to negotiate where you don't have to pay fees, let me know. Comment down below so other people know that that's available in my strategies. And then it said, let's see. Yeah, I said, if I was to exchange here, what is the fee you would charge me? She said, from my understanding, there will not be a fee for people, especially of a certain caliber, meaning if you have a certain balance, which is what I've been explaining to people. Frank said, bingo, bank visitor. She said, but we can discuss that at a more appropriate time, probably not too far in the future. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom. Not too far in the future. Isn't that great news, guys? Comment down below if you think that's great news. If you haven't heard that before, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're with my channel. I do the summaries. I give you all the relevant summaries every day, and I try to do it in a very concise fashion because I know a lot of people are still working and they can't get on 3-hour calls. So comment down below if you like these quick summaries, because that's why I'm doing them. I'm doing them to serve this Iraqi dinar community for the people who are still working, like my husband and I. We both work very hard. I have 2 businesses and he has 2 jobs. So then there was Claire article, the U.S. Treasury includes an Iraqi bank on the sanctions list. Quote, on Monday, the U.S. Treasury Department included the Iraq Al-Huda Bank on the sanctions list as a source of major concern regarding money laundering because it acts as a channel for financing terrorism. Guys, with the new systems that everybody's implementing across the world, the blockchain systems, there will be complete transparency, and that's what's being done in Iraq right now that allows them to revalue. So don't resist that system. Just be grateful that it's going to help us get a lot of money for our dinar, okay? So change your mindset on that. Don't be afraid of it. It's just what's happening. You can't be afraid of it. God told me the words are, you cannot change what the banks are doing. It's going to be messy. Get the money and run. Meaning there's going to be a lot of different messiness. There's lots of wars, rumors of wars, and if you listen to the John Dowling interview, he clarifies that. The wars are helping it happen. So it's not a bad thing for us who are invested in these currencies. Mark Z said, this was yesterday, they sworn in a new, it says Burhan Nisar Mohammed Al-Namral was sworn in as Iraq's new parliament speaker. This one is important. It has been rumored in some circles for a few months that he was a stickler for moving forward with the white papers and rate change. I'm taking this as a good sign. I have not been able to confirm that. I asked Sandman in the comments this morning if he could confirm it, and I don't know if he ever did. So comment down below if Sandman confirmed that they did, in fact, elect a new speaker, because that was one of the things Sandman said was going to be in the timeline. First the new speaker, then the elevation to the World Trade Organization, and a lot of people think you need a currency to do that. So guys, that's a good news. And again, U.S. Treasury official is over there. So guys, it's all good news. If you think this is good news, please comment down below. If you're excited about this, please comment down below. If you're interested in joining our groups, Isa and I's groups on Friday at 1 or Saturday at 4, please email me. I'll put my information down below. God bless you. Have a great day. And please move today. Prepare your body for the wealth transfer. Just start good habits now. In that book we're doing on my Miracle Manifestation channel, sorry about that noise, guys, the Sudden Wealth, it talks about having good habits. They will keep you through the wealth transfer. So establishing good habits now is good, so they keep you grounded and not stressed. There's also a lot of research that says when you move your body, it releases good chemicals to reduce stress, reduce your blood pressure, all of that. So some kind of exercise is always good for the body. Please join me in that, especially if you've been on Relive for a while. Now you're ready to start adding exercise. God bless. If you need Relive products, I'll put a link down below. It's the products I've been on for 21 years, and I'm 58, and I think, you know, it's keeping me healthy. It got me off all my medications, and there's no health claims, but it's just the best possible food you can put in your body. When you put good food in, you get good results out. So I hope you will love this video. Please like it. Please share it. God bless.